Oh, you're good. Hey.
Alright, how's it going? What's
So,
up?
I don't think he is. He dipped out, right?
I think he might have dipped out.
Hello.
So Bella, this is Jay.
Jay.
Jay's basically my assistant now. My assistant to CEO now.
Yeah.
So he's gonna be helping with a lot of the MDMR stuff as well. I mean, actually,
hell yeah.
he actually had a lot of good ideas as well. So we were talking about that we can probably kind of take a look at before maybe we present them to like at the meeting.
Okay. Yeah, is it something you want to propose ideas right now, or are you just
Well,
still collecting ideas?
We're kind of still like well, I know I decided I kind of wanted to do like an open mic thing at Cruiser's Pub. I don't know if you've seen it. It's Ecstasy. It's called Ecstasy, but he has like a pub, and then like back in the back, it's like downstairs, it's like a nightclub.
Oh yeah, it's badass. Yeah, I've performed over there a couple times.
So definitely want to plan one of those, but if you want to go ahead and continue what you were saying, Jay.
Just that the guy doesn't fucking use it. So, and half of these businesses in the city are crying out for any type of attention, and well, to be fair, any of them, 95% of them are neglected and barely do shit. So it's a case of making the most of what we have around us. The fact that you guys weren't allowed to do pop-up shows or whatever you want to call it, that's fucking outrageous. That makes absolutely no sense whatsoever. So making the use of Cruiser's Pub to get because he obviously has the upstairs and the downstairs. So if artists have new songs or whatever, Cruiser wants people in his pub, we can literally just set something up where it's like, hey, the pub's open for 2 hours tomorrow. If you guys want to come down, any artists want to come down and play some music, you're more than welcome to. We'll also do like a quiz or something else to keep it fresh, so it's not just straight music for an hour, because I know, you know, not everyone can just sit there and do music the whole time, but so having something in between to keep it fresh. And then also it gives you guys an opportunity to hand shit out, man. If you've got like flyers, or if there's any way that you want to promote yourself, or if there is a big event in the future, you can hand out these flyers and stuff like that, so it gathers people together. Because I mean, in this city, everybody's like fucking full speed ahead all the time. It's hard to get everyone in one place, so you need to make the most of that.
Yeah.
A lot of these businesses as well, they want you to do shit with them. So I can guarantee if you go to any of these and say, listen, we want to do this, do you want to get involved? Doesn't matter what it is or how they get involved, they will say yes, because they don't have anything else going on.
Yeah, definitely. We need to get some more, you know, momentum out there, some more events. Like, people are craving things to do now. Like, so
yeah.
It sounds to me like, I can't lie, I've been straight with Ruthless. It sounds to me that the reason that this place has had I've been very ruthless. I'm feeling ruthless today, and I've told her ruthlessly that people have been lazy. The truth is, people here have been lazy. It might not have been you, it might not have been Fixer, it might not have been whoever else, but if there's been this many problems with this many potential fixers, not fixer as in fixers, as in fixers to the problems, then it's just straight down to laziness. So people just need to pull the fucking thumb out a little bit, and that's what we're going to try and do and help and put in a bit of work and effort to get everyone on board, really, because I can't imagine making the songs easy. But if you want to get it out there, you want to get it heard, and you want to make some money from it, you got to do a little bit more than just make the song, you know? So
oh yeah, I 110% agree. Yeah, we need to get some more stuff out there, which we'll be doing. We'll definitely be doing. We know we have people that are hungry for it, and, you know, excited for it.
So we just met with Mario not too long ago. He wants a theme song done for his movie that he's making called Spitterman.
Oh, okay.
Not spit on men, it's spitterman, like spitterman.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah, we were confused as well, don't worry.
Completely wrong. Okay.
Yeah. So what I was thinking is, he wants it to be a maximum of like 1 minute, right? So what I'm thinking is that possibly, if it's possible, to have all the artists make one, and then we kind of see which, you know, kind of do like a contest of, you know.
What was the kind of jingle he gave us? He gave us a bit of a jingle.
Spitterman.
Yeah, Spitterman. Like, yeah, he wants it to be like quite catchy, you know?
Yeah, like superhero, like upbeat, you know.
Oh,
yeah. So yeah,
we
we're
can-
thinking of
we can get some people on that. Get a couple
I can make
producers
a flyer for it to just put up here in the studio.
Yeah, definitely.
and then people can just like submit their things. We take it to him, and then he'll pick the best one. And then, you know, maybe to incentivize. Listen, I don't know nothing about the funding of this place, but can people get paid for shit like that, Saint? Can we incentivize with a hey, the winner gets, you know, X amount of money? Because I know that a lot of the time people are, like I say, people are fucking lazy. But if you give them an incentive to do something, they'll do it.
I mean, if anything, we could also, I don't know, like we didn't really talk about charging Mario for.
Oh no, but I mean, I think he would anticipate that. Same with because I was going to mention it when we said he could use Jiggity Studios. I'm sure he said he was going to rent a place, right? So he's probably anticipating a charge. It's one of those things where it's like, I mean, he wants to do business with us. He should expect people who are going out of their way to want a fee for it, right? I mean, he's a businessman. So he knows how that goes.
Yeah, I'd imagine he'd start asking those questions and shit and anticipate it.
Okay. In that case, I will put a flyer. I will make a flyer. I'll put it around here as well as the email chain as well. People don't
do me a favor. Email me the details that you know, and I can help you start telling everybody about it.
All right, sounds good. Sounds good.
Because like I can hear it, but like I have to see it in writing sometimes too, so I can remember exactly what was said. So
no problem.
We can get that sorted out.
How do we get a stage? How the fuck did they get that stage?
Yeah, how did you guys get the stage?
I have a couple of contact information. So Sid is the one who delivered it today with the microphone. So
okay.
I have a handful of numbers. Most of them are in the later hours, the next storm. So Sid would be our contact that I have for this storm. And
okay.
The stage that we had today was considered a small, and it was 20K. The extra small
shit.
was like the one that's like chilling in front of Maldini's right now, and that was 10K.
Okay.
So
I mean, something like that though.
Stages, they're pretty reasonable.
Yeah,
oh yeah,
that's a
for
reasonable
sure.
price.
But that's what makes the whole pop-up event thing so fucking easy to do.
Yeah.
It's like, but this is what I was saying to Saint. We still have a lot of places like here. We have fucking the Mandem block. We have the Jiggity Studios. We have Cruiser's Pub. There's loads of places. Is there still a stage down at the pier? There used to be. I don't know if it's still there.
Yeah.
But there's so many places that we can utilize that just don't get utilized.
We need to start using the stage by Dean's World more. I know there's not much going on at Dean's World anymore, but like it's still a nice little place to chill and stuff. Got a good little stage mic that's always there, so that's an easy place to get an event going, even a small pop-up one.
Even it totally left my brain. Sorry.
So we know about the stage. I'll check the Cruiser today, tonight, potentially, if not tomorrow. I think a lot of this stuff is going to come hand in hand. The PR for artists that you're obviously worried about, that's going to come with planning these events and getting people to places, right? So a lot of this shit is going to come hand in hand. Like I say, I'll be the brutal one and say, I mean, everyone probably thinking it. I don't know if anyone says it because I've been here 5 seconds, but it sounds to me a lot of it's just coming down to just straight laziness. Like everyone wants something but isn't really willing to work for it. So
I wouldn't say laziness. I would say that a lot of the issue is people not knowing who to talk to and having the anxiety to talk to it. Because people are talking about it, but a lot of times it's hard to get in contact with the people you need to, or to know who exactly you need to contact.
Okay, well, that's good then. One of
the things we're going to be working on is going to be communication between the people who have those connections and all the artists that are chilling here, you know?
Well, that's perfect, because, I mean, that you know, with Saint and myself having more than enough connections to get things set up, that's a great place for people to go. I mean, we're around a lot of the time, not as much next storm, but this storm we're around a lot. So if people need direction, if they need assistance, they can come and ask for it, because we can point them in the right direction and help them. I mean, that's what we're here to do.
Also, too, with because I know Raiden does. I didn't know that he did his magazines until like recently.
Yeah, I just seen that thing. That's just sick. Yeah, that's so good.
I think we should try to figure out how we can get those magazines put into actual something that we can hand out, like at at pop-ups.
You can make that stuff here, no? I'm pretty sure you can make merchandise here, no?
Merchandise, but you can't make like the magazines.
We can do it at the block. I'm pretty sure.
I don't don't know who he gets them printed from, but like it's a few pages of a magazine.
We'll have to. We'll go down to the block after this, because I know that with the microphone stuff up there, I know that you can do some stuff. I don't know what though. I've never used it, but we're gonna take a look over there, see what's going on up there.
Okay. It's like, yeah, I mean, the thing is that's amazing. Like that's the kind of stuff that we need to start handing out to people, you know, to promote. And and I know you guys were talking about like a merchant, like a store, like a storefront for like merch or whatever.
Yeah, storefront
So
would be really nice.
I mean, what we can do is, I mean, we could probably, Jane, I could probably help with like trying to find a storefront for that, because all of that need like where Gold Rush is or whatever. I think that's what they want to turn into, like what Little London. But because it's across the street from Mandem Records, I think it would be if we can maybe like find a place in there, that would be kind of cool.
Well, I mean, with the zoning,
I think that was the talk.
Like 90% of the businesses on that block. I mean, that little small stage. This is what I mean. Sticking a small stage there, saying, "Hey, people can come down," because you need to make the most of everything. Like a lot of those businesses there, most people don't know about them because they just don't get advertised like that. So bringing people down there can also advertise the businesses. I think we just need to do more. But
yeah, I think that's what it is. And plus also, I think we should also look for people who are actually willing to also work as well. You know what I mean?
Well, you mentioned somebody, right? Who was the person you mentioned for potential shit, you said something. I don't think I made a note of it here.
Like the intern and like the thing. Yeah.
No, it was the advertising stuff, no?
Oh yeah, the advertising. So I don't really, I mean, I think we should definitely try to find people to like bring on board for specifically for advertising and people relations. I guess, what do you call that? Yeah, people relations, I guess. Public relations.
Yeah, public relations.
Yeah, so.
Yeah, we're gonna have somebody head of all of that, which we can talk about before the big meeting, so we'll know exactly how to propose that at the big meeting.
Is there like I think this is probably gonna be something I'll leave with you, but if there's a time where like Harlow, like most of the people who are like in a like management position or higher can meet, and we can kind of devise like a list of like what we want to talk about and list of ideas and everything like that, so that way we can have exactly what we're going to talk about at the meeting.
Yeah, and it can move like efficiently.
Yeah,
we're not going to be stuck on any topics, but yeah, we can all get together and write something down, get
okay, just so that way we are all on the same page before we get everybody else on the same page. So.
Yeah, definitely. Much needed, definitely.
Now the question I also have too, so now at the moment, are most of the people who are in like management positions, like, are they, because I know that like obviously in this storm we have people who are around at this point. Now next storm, for example, if somebody were to like need any sort of management or anything like that, or is there anybody who is around for those, or is that kind of like, or does it kind of vary?
It varies. Like I try to be around next storm, and I'm gonna try to be around a little bit more. I know we have a new intern event coordinator that is gonna be
what the fuck is an LOA, chat?
Next storm.
Yeah, what the hell is an LOA?
So
what does that stand for?
Leave of absence.
Leave of absence.
Oh, okay.
But I can start asking around. I can talk to people and see. And we can get something or something.
Leave of absence? Does that mean what, they're AFK?
Because I think
one of us
is that basically what it means? They're AFK? Like, what does that mean?
Both people, like people who are able to be around both, obviously the storm, but also next storm as well. So that way the advertisement in like the PR isn't just in this storm.
They don't do shit. Okay.
Next one.
Yeah, my goal is to make us a lot more known in the next storm, because that's one place that we're lacking tremendously.
Yeah. Yeah, okay.
So I do plan on trying to get some events going too. The only problem is I don't have a train ticket connect. So
yeah,
events in the next storm will be a little iffy.
What do the artists want? You know, do they? Because I said, how many people come in here? How many people would you say come in here on a regular basis, like that are like artists and stuff? You say like more than 10 or?
Artist wise, we have like pretty much consistently like 5 or 6.
Okay.
That come into the studio and work.
And are they all like? Do they say what they want? Because I'll be honest, I don't know too much about like Mandem Records. I'm gonna be learning. But so I haven't spent too much time in here, but is it worth having a chat with those as individuals and finding out what they want?
I mean, we're pretty much all on the same page when it comes to it. We want to do more events. We want to get our music out there more. Like, we all have that same goal in mind. Raiden's pretty proactive with planning things and like getting ideas. So we're going to start kind of taking his ideas and putting them forward. We're going to be planning an event at Overboost in the near future. Get something like that going over there. And then I'm kind of thinking about maybe using that stage at Ooh for something, and just, you know, maybe the mechanic shops. So that's what they want. They want more event.
Yeah. And
it's understandable.
And just out of curiosity, what like how often are these guys like pumping out songs? So the reason I asked that is it's a case of like, how many events are you guys willing to do a week? Because not how fresh is it gonna be, you know? Is the question I'm kind of going at. Like, let's say if you guys do multiple a week, is it gonna be fresh?
So issue is that all of us are working on music. We're waiting on producers. Because like for me, for example, I have like 4 or 5 songs that I'm waiting on, that I'm just waiting on a producer.
Right.
I have a variety. Like, I could do like a 2-song set, which, you know, with a few people, I can mix it up. I think one a week would be a little much, but every other week would probably be pretty good, and then we can alternate our music.
Okay.
And then hopefully, if we can get at least 2
weekly event, no, an event and a pop-up thing are different things.
Show up.
I'm just getting
pretty good pattern to follow.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just trying to get like an understanding. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna chat to Cruiser tonight and see.
Sorry.
Don't worry, sometimes I just get pissed off too, you know. I'm gonna chat to Cruiser tomorrow or today or whatever. See what he wants to do with that place, because the fact that isn't getting utilized is insane to me.
Yeah, he was talking about doing an event over there the other day. He wants to use it, so.
Yeah, I mean, like I say, it doesn't, like, I don't know, for me an event is something that you plan ahead, right? Like, hey, listen guys, in 3 weeks time we're doing this big elaborate event. For me, I feel like the club and especially the pub side of things can be used on a bit more of a whim. Like, it can be used like as a pop-up thing, like, hey, fuck it, you know, I got a new song out. And, you know, you can speak to each other as artists, like, hey, I got a new song out, I want to play it like ASAP, I'm itching to get it out. If we you know, do the club in 2 days time, for a couple of you guys wanted to come down, like, we could sort out everything else that's needed. I think that'll be good. But I don't know, Cruiser's just Cruiser sometimes, so I need to find out.
So yeah, I did have a big event idea. So it would kind of be I think it'd be kind of cool because it'd be like the end of summer, right? Which is like in mid-September, right? If like you did like a music by the ocean, music by the sea.
That'd be nice.
You do like put a stage over by the somewhere by the ocean. It can be anywhere. Yeah, and then kind of have like a little bit of like a beach party kind of.
Okay.
Oh yeah, definitely. I remember last year we did like a big thing by like the little alien place. I wasn't here for it, like I wasn't at the company then, but MDMR did what was it, Burning Mandem?
Yeah.
That was pretty badass. So yeah, something on the beach, like just really like anything that, like the block party was a huge fucking success today. Like I was very surprised at how many people showed up for that. So people want things.
Selling us marine.
So I really think anything that we do, even if it's like something that's last minute pop up, I think would be a pretty decent turnout.
Okay, sounds good.
Oh yeah.
Awesome. All right. Well, like I said, hopefully you'll be seeing him around more as well. Him and I both around more. We're helping with the Mandem records stuff. So.
Oh yeah, I appreciate it.
Just let me know whenever you want to do the meeting. Like I'm just kind of curious whenever Harlow would be able to do it. Really, I mean, I think. Yeah. I mean, because it'd be important to have her around with that one before we do the big
finance. Okay.
Yeah, she I could talk to her. She's supposed to be around tomorrow, so I can ask her about what day and time she'd want to get together. Maybe we can even do something last minute tomorrow.
Okay.
If everyone's around.
Sounds good.
Sweet.
Awesome. Aria's good talk. It was a good talk.
It was.
Yeah. I'm chilling here for a bit.
No worries. All right. Take care.
Have a good
Bye-bye.
Bye.